we are again at Pact Weekly, where we talk about what we're doing in Pact, why we're doing it, and how to build hungry, humble, and smart teams that are involved in spiritual multiplication to help fulfill the Great Commission. Today we're going to be talking about a quote that I recently heard from Mother Teresa. Now, for me, the test of a good movie or a good book is whether I keep thinking about it for the week or 2 weeks or month after I've seen it. And then I'm talking about it with other people. And I found this quote by Mother Teresa having the same effect on me. And somebody asked her, what is the secret of your ministry? And she said, if you just spend an hour a day adoring the Lord and never do anything you know is wrong, you'll be fine. Now, that's kind of like the advice I used to give my kids growing up, where I would just say, don't make any bad decisions. So it's just that simple. However, living that out is a little bit more difficult. So I'd like to talk about this quote for the next 3 weeks on Pact Weekly. And today we're going to be talking about this idea of adoring the Lord for an hour every day. Most of us probably don't adore the Lord for an hour every day, and me included. If I get 5 minutes of adoration for the Lord, I feel like I'm doing okay. But one of the things that actually does help me adore the Lord is journaling. Each morning when I spend time with the Lord, I try and set aside time to journal. And what journaling does for me is multifaceted. I heard a quote one time. Somebody said that poetry is meant to slow the reader down. And I think journaling is meant to slow my mind down. If I don't journal and I try and pray, my mind drifts off to a million other things and all the projects around the house and the dirty dishes in the sink. But if I journal, it forces me to slow my mind down and to continue to focus on the Lord longer than I would if I didn't have a pen or pencil in my hand. Another thing journaling does is it helps me be humble. It's pretty hard for me to write about how great I am. Most of the time I'm writing about all my failures and shortcomings, and so it helps keep me humble, and it helps me remember who God is and who I am. But it also drives me to adoration, because usually as I write and I get into a negative self-defeating cycle, I stop and I start writing the character qualities of the Lord that are opposite to my qualities. Like if I lied to somebody, I'll write that the Lord is truthful. If I was lazy, I'll write that the Lord is creator and sustainer and always at work. If I had an argument with my wife and I yelled at her, I'll write down that the Lord is patient and kind and overflowing with goodness. And what it does is it puts the Lord in contraposition to who I am and helps me adore him for who he is. So the first step to helping us fulfill a little bit of what Mother Teresa recommends we do is to take some time to journal every day.